If you thought Cardi B and Offset were done with their drama, buckle up because this beef has reached astronomical levels. Not only are they still at it, but Cardi just dropped some jaw-dropping allegations that have taken things to a whole new level. According to her, Offset's mother has been stealing millions from her. Yes, we're talking millions of dollars. And that's not even the worst of it. Cardi also put Offset on blast for being a deadbeat dad, claiming he's mistreating their kids just to spite her.
With that being said, at some point, Offset helped Cardi with some paperwork, had Cardi to sign some paperwork. I don't quite understand how it works because I have never made millions of dollars. You know, once you get to that level, you can establish trusts and shell companies, and it's a million different ways to like hide money and put money in money, and you don't just have millions in a bank account. It don't really work like that. Anyway. So Cardi B is aware of between $5 to $10 million missing. I want y'all to hear that again. The money that she got robbed for is allegedly, and Cardi, this is what you're aware of between $5 to $10 million.
The details are as wild as they come. So let's unpack this messy saga step by step. Cardi is not holding back anymore. She's gearing up for an all-out war, and absolutely no one is off limits. Not Offset, not his family, and definitely not his reputation. For those who've been following their rocky relationship, this may not come as a surprise. Cardi has always been vocal about her struggles with Offset's family. While Cardi is known for being fiery, she's also incredibly protective of her loved ones. On the flip side, Offset's relatives seem determined to fan the flames and keep the drama alive. Let's rewind for a second to Offset's past infidelities. Remember when Offset's dad tried to sweep his cheating under the rug and, instead of holding his son accountable, turned around and attacked Cardi?
Social media is a powerful tool, but certainly no place for family situations. However, are you, that specifically my son's wife, doesn't understand that. She seems to want to take everything to social media without regard to the devastation it has on others, past, present, and future, or specifically what it does to the other children. My son is not innocent, as he has done his share of dirt, but the whole scenario is a never-ending drama session. He continued, "It's a tick-for-tack mudslinging situation fueled by jealousy, envy, insecurities, psychological issues, drugs, etc. Like most young adults, he doesn't always do what he's advised to do, but we are talking about a 25-year-old with an unlimited supply of money, women chasing him, people at his disposal, etc. Couple that with the hot-headed female that thrives off of social media attention and is on the same financial level as or above him, and it's a recipe for disaster."
He basically said Cardi shouldn't have been upset about Offset's affairs and should have handled it quietly, like a good wife. Can you imagine? He even went on to call Cardi out for airing their family business on social media as though the real issue wasn't his son's behavior. That rant felt like it belonged in a comedy skit because, let's face it, the logic just wasn't there. Offset's sister wasn't much better. She jumped into the drama, making it painfully clear she thought Cardi was in the wrong for wanting a faithful husband.
I ain't listening after you and your mama robbed me. Yeah, you and your mom robbed me cold. Wipe my nose.
Yes, you heard that right. Expecting loyalty from your partner is apparently irrational in her book. She even went so far as to say Cardi was playing the victim and that people don't know the real story. Oh, we know the real story, all right? Cardi has made it clear. She's not the one to mess with. But of all the family members, Offset's mom might just be the most controversial. She's the only one Cardi has publicly dragged by name.
Cardi made most of the money for the family. She's all about saving and investing. Offset is about spending wildly. So while they made a lot of money during the marriage, most of the money they have now is Cardi's, and by most, I mean like 95% of it. And it's not just money that Cardi has, it's real estate too. They own a home in Atlanta where Cardi and the children stay, and they have a home in New Jersey where Cardi's mother stays. She's getting both of these homes. Without Cardi's money, Offset is nowhere near as wealthy as he portrays. That man spends money like water, and he's not even hot like that anymore. Watch what his life ends up looking like without Cardi.
The turning point? When Offset's mom shared a post about their daughter, Culture. It might have seemed innocent, but Cardi wasn't having it. She fired back saying, "I won't accept fake love for my kids," making it crystal clear that her children come first. Things escalated further when Cardi revealed Offset and his mom allegedly stole millions from her. We're talking about a jaw-dropping amount, up to $10 million according to some reports. Imagine being betrayed like that by your own husband and his mother. Now, you might wonder why Offset would need to take money from Cardi. Wasn't he once one of the biggest stars in the game? Well, let's talk about that. Back in the day, Offset and the Migos were at the top of the music industry. They had hit after hit, with their songs dominating clubs, playlists, and radio stations. Offset was thriving, and Cardi was still grinding her way up in the industry. But then Cardi dropped her debut album, Invasion of Privacy, and the game changed. She didn't just blow up, she became a cultural icon almost overnight.
Wait, do you guys know that my kids didn't receive no Christmas gifts from somebody in particular? Motherfuckers want to make it seem on social media like I was keeping my kids away from them. Like to make movies on social media, but purposely fly to New York to buy their kids gifts. And guess how many gifts did they buy my kids? Zero.
Meanwhile, the Migos started losing momentum, and their eventual breakup marked the beginning of the end for Offset's reign at the top. His attempt to go solo just didn't hit the same way, and the spotlight shifted to Cardi. Suddenly, the dynamic in their relationship flipped. Cardi became the breadwinner, while Offset's career struggled to keep pace. Despite the imbalance, Cardi went out of her way to support Offset. Take the McDonald's deal, for example. Producers only wanted Cardi for the partnership, but she insisted Offset be included. And when it came to the Baby Shark movie, Cardi fought to ensure Offset had a role alongside her and their kids. If he wasn't included, she wasn't going to do it. That's the kind of loyalty Cardi was showing, even as Offset's star power faded. But while Cardi was building their empire, Offset was allegedly burning through their wealth with reckless spending. Reports claim he has a gambling problem that's drained his finances. Add to that the fact that he owes over $1.6 million in back taxes, and it's clear that Offset's financial situation is far from stable. Meanwhile, Cardi has been holding it all together, making smart investments and securing their future. Cardi finally hit her breaking point, though, when Offset reportedly started using their kids to hurt her. She exposed him for skipping out on buying Christmas gifts for their children while buying presents for his other kids. Imagine being that petty. This isn't the first time Offset has been called out as a deadbeat dad. His other baby mamas have made similar claims in the past, saying he's been absent and uninvolved in their children's lives. It's hard not to see the pattern here. Offset's reputation as a father has been shaky for years, and Cardi has made it clear she won't stand for it any longer. She's been the one holding the family together, but it seems she's finally had enough of carrying the weight alone. So, where does this leave things? Offset is deep in financial trouble. His career isn't what it used to be, and his relationship with Cardi seems to be beyond repair. Meanwhile, Cardi continues to thrive, proving time and again that she's a force to be reckoned with. What do you think about all this? Is Offset in the wrong? Or do you think there's more to the story? And what's your take on Cardi finally standing her ground? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video. It's even juicier.